Hello, this is the Geek House Show. I'm here with Kevin Sussman from the Big Bang Theory. How are you, sir?
I'm good.
How's your stay?
So far, so good.
Yeah? Enjoying it?
Yeah.
Given that you played a comic book store owner, growing up, did you have favorite comics or like something that's memorable to your childhood?
When I was a kid, I didn't really. I just sort of whatever they had at the store when I was there at the rack, whatever looked good. And then I sort of stopped reading comics for a while. And then when I was right after high school, an employee just walked into the shop. Did he walk into the shop?
That's fine. That's totally fine. No worries. No worries. It's fine. It's a busy day.
Yeah, it's a great. I mean, if only my comic book store in the Big Bang universe were as crowded as this. When I was a struggling actor, I got a job at an actual comic book store as my day job to pay my rent. And at the time, I kind of was like, comic books are for kids. And the guys that worked at the store at the time, and ladies that worked at the store at the time that knew all the good stuff, they were like, oh, really? Okay. You think comics are for kids? Here, read this, and this, and this. And they gave me Neil Gaiman stuff, and the Frank Miller Dark Knight, and Watchmen, and all the good stuff. And I was a convert then, and then I got into the comics, and so I've been a fan since. Yeah.
Nice. So we can say
actually a sheer coincidence that I worked at a comic book store because they didn't know that when they cast me as Stuart.
Coincidence or fate?
Well, I mean, it depends how you look at it.
Since we brought up Stuart, going into that role and preparing for that role, did you know that you would get so close to Wolowitz's mom?
No, but I had dreams.
You had dreams, but what was it like, just reminiscing after the show was over and everything? What was it like, just like the final episode? Everything's going to end. What was the feeling? What was the atmosphere? I'm sure there was a lot of, we don't want this to end and stuff, but I'm sure it was like a big, big finale.
Yeah. We knew it was coming for a couple of months, I guess. And I had been telling myself that I wasn't going to cry. And then naturally, when the day came, and I was like, I knew that, Kaylee was going to cry, because she always cries whenever anything really good or really bad happens. But on the day, as soon as they opened up the script, 5 seconds into reading that last script, everybody in the room just started bawling. And it's like when the people that you've been working with for the last, for me, it was 11 years, everyone is just sobbing. It is, as much as I wanted to not cry, it was impossible. I just, it was a faucet. It was
a memorable experience, I bet.
That's 11 years. I mean, I was on the show for 11 years. It's the longest job of any kind that I have ever had, And
you do have notable works from before The Big Bang Theory. Yeah. Would you like to name a couple or three for our fans?
Well, mostly the stuff that I did before Big Bang was movies. I did a bunch of movies, Wet Hot American Summer and Hitch and Sweet Home Alabama. And usually playing the quirky friend or the weird nerd or something. So Big Bang Theory was really the first thing that I did that lasted that long. I was on Ugly Betty for one season right before Big Bang Theory. But I had no idea that this thing that started as one episode would turn into essentially an entire career.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I bet you missed them all. And
Well, me and Mayim, who plays Amy, and a bunch of the writers on the show, we still have a regular role-playing game that we've been doing.
so do you get together for conventions and stuff?
No, we just have one game, one campaign that we've been doing now. I think this one campaign for like 2 years that one of the writers wrote. It takes place in an alternate fantasy sort of Brooklyn in the 70s, but there's also like a weird parallel universe. The guy that wrote it is typically the guy that writes a lot of the dialogue for Sheldon. So this role-playing game is really, really weird. And half the time I have no idea what's going on. But, you know, I like to hang out and
Just have fun, you know, and a blast, yeah, I bet. Any upcoming works, projects that you'd like us to know about? Anything you can tell us in the near future, maybe?
Nothing really that I can talk about right now. I also write as well. I've sold a couple of scripts to sitcom scripts to networks. In fact, John Bowie, who plays Kripke, the guy with the lisp, he and I have also written a couple of scripts together. Stuff that has, you know, that we've sold to networks, but nothing that's actually made it on air yet. But, you know, I'm looking forward to having a little time off now so that I could focus on that type of thing. And hopefully, you know, at some point, something like that will make it. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we're starting to have an ongoing tradition, and we made something for you, and I hope you like it. It's your name in Arabic calligraphy. Yeah, a member that couldn't be here made it for you. She's my sister. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so this is your name in calligraphy, Arabic calligraphy.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow.
Big Bang, Universe and Galaxy. Yeah.
So cool. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank your sister so much.
Oh, you're most welcome. Anything you'd like to say to our followers?
Just, you know, thank you guys for being fans. It's so nice to come halfway around the world and you know that the show is loved over here as well, and that we've been able to give you guys joy for this many years as well. So it's just an honor to be here, and, you know, thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.